Well, aye folks, here we go again. This is a Happy New Year to us, or to yous, and to us, to everybody. I think this is our first one of the year. No, it isn't.
No, I've got one in the can, is it what? One in the can.
So, Bill's got his own
I've got my own can.
little can going now, so we'll be moving on faster, as they say.
Well, you can be the fastest can in the world, but if you ain't got a Schumacher driving it, I'll never get anywhere. And I ain't no Schumacher. But however,
many hands make light work.
We will get there.
Says me with finger on switch. But tonight we're, and by the way, yeah, as we said, Happy New Year to you anyway, for AyeAyeReviews.co.uk and Steve and Bill. Tonight we've got a nice little cigar sent to us. It's actually a Partagas Corona. The date on it is sometime in the year 2005. Still one. And these were actually gifted to us to do a little review on them from Gesto. Now I don't know if you'll ever have heard of these people, but they're a company in Geneva in Switzerland. We've been lucky enough to... Yodel, very good. There we go, we both can do a yodel. Both Frank Ifields tonight.
Flash your nuts, Steve.
Get a trombone down.
I'm hungry.
Get a trombone down. But no, we were gifted these kindly by Joann at Gesto in Geneva. We've got a friend,
you're doing well,
colleague that travels through Switzerland from time to time, and he kindly gifts us a cigar from time to time. And obviously because he goes in there, and these people know that we're on Facebook and Twitter, and we've got our own little blog, AyeAyeReviews.co.uk and .com. They thought, well, it'd be nice for us to do a wee try one of our cigars. So we're going to do that, Joann. Very much appreciated.
Both of you.
Thank you very much.
Your company.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. Obviously, you have seen us before, Joann. But I'm Steve, and this is Bill. Hi there. So anyway, we're going to crack on with it. Don't know. Actually, I've never, I don't think, smoked this particular one. Yourself, Bill?
Not that one.
Not this one. But
and I haven't smoked that one either before.
Any at all? No, not at all. No.
The Partagas Corona
passed us by.
Well, it really has, because we've been daft souls in the past, I think, because we were robusto sized kind of guys, not only in stature but in taste as well.
Yeah, you're right.
That robusto size, the gaff, we like thick cigars, and generally
it becomes a habit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. The habit, and the Coronas kind of just pass you by. They're quite right, and these ones certainly have. I mean, we mentioned the Upman half Coronas the other week.
The new one.
Yeah, and we got that slightly wrong. That's not a story, because I thought they'd introduced the Upman Corona. I'm going to be correct, Upman.
That's the new one. That's the new half Corona.
But the Corona has been deleted some while back. I got excited thinking the Corona
is the Corona.
Yeah,
it was only the half.
Sods. So anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. There's loads of tobacco in that size of cigar.
But you were saying that these were discontinued as well, is that right?
These are gone, 2006 apparently.
2006,
and these are 2005 cigars, so
nice.
A wee bit of age in them, so
be interesting.
We're lucky to have two.
Yes.
Might never have another two in our lives again.
I'm sure some of you guys again in the cigar world will have a few sitting around in your humidors, and maybe even if you're lucky enough to be travelling through Switzerland, you'll look up Joann at Gesto in Geneva, and they might well have more than a few boxes sitting around. We'll give you our little honest review in a moment.
We sure will.
Give it a go on.
I don't think we've anything else to add other than the fact that it is Partagas Corona. It looks slightly box pressed. It ain't going to roll anywhere. It's got it's got nice corners on it.
Yeah.
We've got 4, which is delightful as opposed to 3, because I've been worried if I was 3.
It's just slightly spongy.
Certainly
quite given.
Dark look at tobacco, slightly probably darker than the average beer, I would think, especially for a regular Partagas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice sitting with the age on them as well. I did notice there's a little bit of, I wouldn't say, well, obviously it must be bloom, but I mean it's just a nice just little furriness to it. Beautiful bloom just growing off it. Shiny, oils coming through and everything.
5 o'clock shadows, need a shave. Well, the bands can clean off, so I'm going to leave it off.
Okay, well, you just do that. Mine isn't quite ready to, so.
The regular style band.
Beautiful old style
Partagas.
band.
Yeah.
Beautiful gold. Habanos, Partagas.
It just seems kind of spun. Can I?
Mine's is a wee bit given. No?
You see, that's 2 different cigars again.
Is it?
It's yours is just a wee bit given.
Yeah, yours is more box pressed than mine,
Yeah,
slightly
firmer.
slightly darker, slightly firmer. Don't know if you'll notice that. There you go, I'll give you a quick zzz, just so that you can see.
There's batteries in the thing.
There you go, have a look and see if you can see much difference between those. Billy's is the one obviously that's unbanded now.
Band off.
Mine does look a little bit lighter, but we'll give him a cut and a clip and we'll be right back in a moment.
Did you say they were
2005.
the 42?
No, size
42 by 5.6 inches.
Okay, nice.
Again, it sounds daft, the 5.6. We've said this before. Why can't it be 5 and
Precisely.
6/10? Easier? Because it almost sounds American again.
Chop, chop, chop.
I know.
That's what they do.
That's
chop,
what
chop, chop.
4.2. No, 42 ring gauge.
42 ring
5.6
gauge, 5
inches long.
Back in a moment.
We will be.
First pause of the year. Here. Give it up. Alright, we're back again here. We just cut and clipped. Well, I've cut and clipped. And Bill, you've done.
Punch mine. I'm in a violent mood tonight.
Well, let's don't mention the name.
I know. The thing was, if you think of Frankenstein's monster from the 1933 movie, was it? Boris Karloff. My cigar had a head like his, and I couldn't quite get the paleo cut up to take skiff it.
It was.
So we thought, right, I'm going to punch this one, and I did, and I'm quite I'm happy because it's got a delightful draw. And then testing it before I made my mind of whether I should use the paleo to cut it again, I'm getting this rich flavour. It's almost like it's been imposed into the cigar, like some of these conceived concoctions you get from some of these other countries that manufacturers, as opposed to produce and manufacture cigars, put flavouring in them. Because it's got this depth about it. And you're saying lightness, but it's.
My first draw was just, for some stupid reason, I have no idea why, I just got warm for some strange reason. But just, as soon as I tasted it, in my head I just said warm. Now that's it's obviously not a taste, it's just an effect.
Maybe
warm.
Smoking it on.
It's not even lit. And then right away I just thought, old Partagas flavours. It's such a.
See, this could almost be a European or Far Eastern cigar. And a blind tasting, if I haven't looked at the thing, because it's got all the hallmarks of a Cuban, big time. But the flavour in the mouth with the pre-lit draw.
Yeah, the rusticness gives it away as being definitely Cuban, because it's some of the what do they call them? The New World cigars, as people like to call them now, as opposed to non-Cuban. The New World cigars are pretty well, even though they're still handmade, they're pretty well finished, like at the end of the day. But you know, the rusticness of this. But obviously we'll have, probably as usual, a wee swap around as we move on in. But on the pre-light, no, we'll just save our own shookies.
Yeah, we'll just give you a minute on us lighting up.
We'll just
live as it were. Hey!
Falling over. I fall over.
Cassia.
Back. You've got a wee bit to the left with the smell. That's all I got. A nice smell. Wow. Oh, gee whiz, what an instant smell. I can't believe that. Now, it's weird because normally, I'm sure you've watched, hopefully you've watched some of our videos before, and usually I'm the one that lights up first, so I don't often get that initial hit. But tonight, Bill's actually kicked off first, and wow, I just got that instant, oh, just wonderful cigar smell. That's all I can describe it as, because it was just the cigar smell. Like you've gone into you know, like a, you know, I don't know, I was going to say a cigar bar, but there aren't many cigar bars. Well, there's no cigar bars left in the UK, but just you've gone into a cigar bar that's been a cigar bar for many years, and you just walk in, nobody's smoking in the place, but you've just got this smell, which is gorgeous if you're a cigar smoker, and that's what I got right away. Wow. So I hope. Sorry,
I'll let you blur.
I'm just infusing.
You can blur that.
So what did you get?
You can blur that for about another 45 minutes. I know. Because I'm going to smoke it.
Is it lovely? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's as much as I'm going to say right now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to think about it. Because I've got to think of all the nice words I've got in my vocabulary how to describe this cigar. So I'll come back and listen to what I've got to say.
Okay. Oh my God. See where you're coming from. Wow.
Cream.
Cream.
I've never sung in YouTube before, have I?
Well, I think I attempted a Paul McCartney one, but let's just not speak about that. I think that's a big time to stick.
Well. I'm going to start at the top. I think I end at the bottom.
Good.
It can be one long or short word. Large letters.
Large letters.
Nice. But we're going to start at the top, and I'm going to just monotone this almost. I burnt his thumb.
Burnt my thumb. It's my own vainness. It's my own fault. I tried to put a light on it. Burnt my thumb.
Told her it never fit. Anyway. Warm. Vegetable green. Tobacco. Hot chocolate. Tobacco things. Dry leaves. Smoke, as you'd expect, but tobacco smoke with syrup. Kind of sweet. Cinnamon stroke wood. Medium strong. Mild, but not mild. It's the finish. It's white pepper, but only mild.
Yeah.
Slightly dry, and it's butch and meaty.
All things we wrote down during the break. Now
not in any particular order.
Let's try and put them into a context.
Yeah, it's exactly monotone, start to finish. So there you go. That's what we've got in the first third so far.
Just less than the first third. My ash is held on, even although Billy tried to knock, well, he did knock the cigar off the ashtray, the stinky. It's still held on. But apart from my thumb being very throbbing sore, everything.
Can I take your mind off your thumb?
You pass me in the heat with AyeAyeR. Whoa! Excuse me. He's dead right, Phil. Everything there, I mean, we certainly got that vegetal taste at the beginning. That's how it kind of began. Just this green vegetal. And then as it progressed on, I mean, we're really only just about a first inch into it, really. We got this, we were wondering, we went on about this sweetness, but not sweetness, and we couldn't quite fathom that out. So we brought that back to chocolate, being like hot chocolate, as we said, this hot chocolate and churros that you get in Spain. Your breakfast and late in the 4 o'clock in the morning when you come home late at night after you've been clubbing. Wife watches us. Wife watches. No, but when you stroll home late in the morning and the cafes are still open in Madrid certainly, and you get this thick hot chocolate, and you get the churros, which is like a dough, but it's an open dough, and they're just made in the same. It's the same sort of dough, lightly sugared, not a lot of sugar. Dip it in. It's just wonderful. Just puts you to bed nicely. She does. However, we digress.
Yeah,
moving on. Yeah, it's this, as Billy says again, this cinnamon thing. It's lovely. It's a wonderful cigar. This cigar, you can tell
quality.
It's a quality cigar.
Quality.
Yeah.
It ain't no contrived, as you said earlier. I mean, the smell and everything else, but the pre-lit thing going on. You actually think the cigar was manufactured to taste that way. Of course it is with natural ingredients, but sometimes, you know, tobacco manufacturers maybe add a little something extra just to give you other flavours. Like, I don't know, you'll get beers that use the main ingredients, but they'll throw in a wee bit of something else, whether it's maybe orange peel or some herb of some kind, or something else to give it a extra dimension.
Yeah, it gives it another effect.
And some cigar producers will do that the same way. Yeah. But Cuba don't do that, as far as we know.
Just the leaves, just the blend of the leaves. That's what's the clever thing.
It reminded me of something contrived before we started, but it isn't contrived. It's a natural product, and it's just. I think it's one of the best cigars I've tasted in a long time, in my opinion. That's not being mealy mouthed, John. Thank you. That is an honest opinion. If you watch our other reviews, I think you'll find that we're not telling any lies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to zoom in for the guys in this one, Bill, if you don't mind. Excuse me a second. If you see that there, holding onto the ash, lovely light grey ash, sign of a quality cigar as well. Beautiful, beautiful sort of light. With dark speckles through it, just looks fantastic. It's, as I said, it was knocked off the ashtray, fell down onto the bar here, and it's held on beautifully.
Yeah.
So no, we'll just work our way through. No, okay.
And I got another wee flavour there, amongst everything else. Swede.
Oh, okay.
Turnip Swede, where it's been in Scotland.
It's a neep.
You do the pumpkin thing at Halloween. You put a candle in it, the lights thing up. Yeah. We do that with neeps here in Scotland. We gouge them out the same way as you do that pumpkin. You put a candle in, and the taste of the burnt.
That's obviously that vegetal thing.
The taste of burnt turnip.
It's all making sense, is it?
Yeah,
it's all coming together now.
Yeah, it's there.
It takes a wee while, doesn't it, till you just you get this something there. You're not quite sure what it is. I mean, eventually, as you just smoke on into it, you get these. You can understand what it is. But we'll just take a wee puff more and.
But it ain't no Nancy, this cigar. It's a decent quality, medium, strong,
medium plus. Moving up.
You know you've got a cigar in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's good.
Long finish. Big time long finish. The draw is actually spot on. Mine is. We haven't had a wee swappo yet, but we'll have a wee swappo during the break and just see what we can pick out and see if the cigars are any different, and maybe even pour ourselves another beer and a port tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much so far, Joan. Very much appreciated.
Was that the good film?
Gesto. It was a good film.
That's a bad film.
Another shoes. Well, aye again, folks. We're back again, and we're still smoking the Partagas Corona from 2005. Thanking Gesto in Geneva once again for this one. During the break there that we had, but you haven't, we had a wee swappo, as we sometimes do, just to see if there's any difference in the cigars that we're smoking. Even though they're probably out of the same box, Mr. and Mrs. Gesto, they are smoking completely different. We did say at the beginning that one seemed darker than the other, one seemed more boxed press than the other. But there's a definite difference. Bill, would you like to tell our friends the difference?
Well, you're smoking your one, and I'm smoking my one. Steve's is a wee bit more
depth.
See, it's just really differ probably in
oomph.
Yeah, I just they're almost not the same brand-esque flavours coming through in Partagas, either or, as far as I'm concerned. this is more like the one end of the scale and Steve's the other. I think Steve's is like more smoky and I hate to say it.
Definitely an easier draw.
Yeah, it's
far easier draw.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it because we described all the flavours before and we both agree.
Similar flavours, definitely similar flavours, but that is more sweet.
Yeah,
far more sweetness to that Bill's one.
But all the flavours we described, well, Steve's is less in some, and mine's is more in the other. Definitely sweeter cigar. It's more woody. The bark as opposed to the cedary spiciness. Sweet, and it's a tighter draw, which probably makes a difference because you've got to work it a wee bit, which you get probably less smoke, and you get more in your mouth with the wrapper, and you maybe get allowed the wrapper to come through a wee bit.
But obviously that's the flavour profile that they're trying to get in these cigars, or were trying to get in these cigars. They've got it, although there's slight twists. But it is.
It's like baking the same cake with the same ingredients,
yeah.
But you put more like cocoa on one and less in the other, and you put less cinnamon in one and more in the other. It's all there.
It's very different.
But they come out
all the same, but slightly different.
Different.
I can't halfway stage.
Yeah.
I would say I definitely think this is, as Bill said, that because of the draw that you get out of this one, there is more smoke. There's more depth in it, and all the flavours are just darker and deeper as it might be. But you still got this vegetal thing going on. Billy said he said something about which is right. There's some kind of not a cedar dryness, spiciness, or whatever it is. But there's some kind of pine or some kind of
background.
Wood.
Just works away in your mouth.
Travelling in this, isn't there? But we can't quite get that either. But basically the flavour profile, obviously, which they're trying to do in these cigars, and hopefully Gesto have still got a few boxes if some of you people are lucky enough to get across to Geneva, as I said earlier. Somebody's just heading over the top of us just now.
Rushing there right now.
Heading to Geneva, it's even before this has been uploaded.
It's being in Aberdeen. These offshore people forget that we stay here, and helicopters as frequent as buses going past. Anyway, look at that
wonderful, wonderful cigar.
I know. It's delightful. We're talking about the Partagas flavours.
Yeah,
and what it might remind us on, and some of the size. And we reckon it might be the Lusitania.
Yeah, I think that's the one that's probably closest to. Certainly Billy's one more because of the slight sweetness that's in there as well. The Presidente was close to the Presidente, and maybe my one because of the draw, maybe like the other one you would say would be maybe the short. So between the Partagas short, the Presidente and the Lusitania, if you've tasted any of those, this kind of fits in. This kind of fits in all of that bracket, as you might say. It's nothing like a Serie D4.
You're going to get
nothing like the ELs and stuff like that. Nothing like that. This is definitely in its own little field. It's not even like the 898. It's not like the 898. It's got a different flavour to it than the 898. But it is a cracking wee cigar. Fantastic cigar. I mean, I don't know, I can't quite remember when
you burnt your thumb.
Lead. It's cool now, it's cool thumb now. We're all okay. But I think we're probably almost heading into about the 3/4 hour mark now for a Corona. I know we're doing a lot of blethering in between ourselves too.
And eating.
And now a nibble of the usual pork pie. By the way, this will be uploaded before next week, and you guys, please celebrate with us next week.
Hey,
Burns Night on the 25th of January.
Steve's already started. He's burnt his thumb.
I burnt my thumb a week early for Burns Night.
He's gonna wait. He just gonna wait. He's always going to be out.
Right in.
I'm in first.
Speedy steam.
And the jokes will be fast and furious, I suppose, with Burns Night, as well the poems. No,
we'll learn a couple of poems and recite them. Anyway, we're going on in blethering. We're not talking about the cigar, so we'll take a wee pause and come back to you. Partagas Corona 2005.
Delightful. Smoking.
Well, we're on.
Oh,
We're running.
surprise.
Shocking. A shocking surprise on.
I know. I know.
Because we're moseying on into it. Beyond the second half, we're into the final third, as they say, in all good record stores close to you.
What can I say? It hasn't been a disappointment. It's been exceptionally good.
Excellent.
I'm almost at the point of scoring it now and just finishing the review.
Yeah,
for the simple reason because I want to just
Chill
enjoy
out.
the rest of the cigar in my own time without messing around.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
We're on the old boon of having. We're just going to finish off with, try it with a nice little whiskey as well. Fantastic wee whiskey if you can get your hands on it, folks. The old boon of having. Can hardly be beaten. Fantastic. 12-year-old this one. I'm not going to do a review on it, but just you can get your hands on that. Most enjoyable.
Yep.
But the cigar, we'll just round it off now. Thank you very much, Gesto of Geneva. Much appreciated, and thank you. We would personally score this 91. I'll give it 91. I'd probably give Bill's 92 or 93. Not because I like it more. Not because I like it more. No, you can give it your score. But not because I like it more. There is something different about it. That's all. That's all.
Definitely.
Bill, yourself?
Oh, you took it words right out of my mouth. Yep. 92.
Yeah.
92. Can't give it a 93. I don't know why. Other than the fact that I'm cantankerous. Because you say 93.
Yeah.
I've got to say 92.
No.
I can't give it a 94. But no, honestly guys, it's really about a 93 cigar for me.
Yeah.
Super cigar. It's slightly a bit tight in the draw. It's a two.
Yeah.
It's a two-sook cigar.
Yeah.
In other words, you've got to have two.
Bill's particular one is. Mine isn't.
Got to get two.
Mine
Slightly
is
tight in the draw.
easy.
Other than that,
Yes.
super cigar.
Fantastic. Both much and such the same. Just a reminder, it's a Partagas Corona 2005, these particular ones, which were done away with in 2006. But I'm sure there'll be some knocking about in some nice Switzerland humidor somewhere. Thank you very much once again. All the best, and I suppose root toot.
And we'll see you next time, hopefully eating haggis.
Eating haggis next week. Get your haggis out for the boys. Good health. All the best.
Well, I feel a review coming on, Steve.
Hi, Bill.
Aye. Feedback, stuff, Steve.
Feedback at AyeAyeReviews.co.uk.com, and also look us up on the Murray's channel on YouTube. Plenty there to see. Come back to us, all you great guys, or tweet us. Yeah, tweet us on mine's is Steve Murray.
Yeah, and forget with me, guys.
Or AyeAyeReviews.
Because I'm going to reinvent myself just shortly. Look out for my reinvention.
Tweet
Can I come back with a wig on?
tweet us at AyeAyeReviews.
Yeah.
Tweet us at AyeAyeReviews will be the best one. We'll all be there. Goodbye.
And we are
definitely.
too late.
Put